You know, they say if you love something, you should let it go. But if you really love something, you never ever give it up or throw it away. Meaning you leave it in a box in your closet until you're like 29 years old, and then you find it again and realize, wait a minute, I have a collection of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I found one from a friend of mine named Cole, and today I brought you here because we are gonna build decks using only cards from my friend Cole's old tin of Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
So we're gonna build decks from this, is the proper term loved?
Yes, no, this is love, everybody. This is love right here. I have had an idea about this for a while. I just needed to find somebody who had a collection. I'm happy that my friend had one that we're able to use because I've never done a draft for Yu-Gi-Oh, but also this is basically like starting like playground Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Like all of these are cards that he just used as a kid and he collected because he thought they were cool. Do you remember these sleeves? These are like the OG silver ones.
Look at those. I don't think I've ever seen these before in my lifetime.
Wait, you have? Okay, I had these. I had these sleeves. I think a lot of people had these sleeves as well. But this is like, we've done a 2003 format video.
Yes.
I know a lot of people know things like GOAT format. This is gonna, from my expectation, is some weird combination of like, Fissure's probably gonna be one of the best cards we can possibly draft.
Dumpster Yu-Gi-Oh, baby. We're just gonna be grappling with the best. Honestly, I'm looking forward to this because oftentimes on this channel we have like really cool curated Yu-Gi-Oh experiences for each other.
Yeah.
But this seems very like, I didn't need to bring anything today.
No.
So I'm super happy about this.
These aren't even my cards.
This is my favorite way to play any kind of card game ever. I just show up, build my deck, and we start dueling. So let's get to it.
Let's get into it. All right, and we are done with the draft. Not only did we each get 40 cards, we got side decks. That's right, in case we want to do a best 2 out of 3. We'll see if we get to that point or how long this first duel goes, because we have no idea how this is going to go. But I gotta say, I'm confident. My deck is very funny. That's all I know.
I definitely have some playable cards. That's for sure.
Yes.
Who knew having this much chaff at the end would let us?
So we quickly identified that there were a lot of certain cards available.
Yeah.
And so you didn't have to pick those up early. Things like Waboku, Trap Hole, Fissure, there were a lot of things like that.
Plenty of removal to go around and plenty of protection too.
So I'll tell you right now.
Yes.
A little spoiler. My deck, draft all the removal you want, Steven. I don't think it's going to matter.
Interesting. Interesting. Removal proof, huh? I'd love to see a Yu-Gi-Oh deck like that. High or low, my friend?
Let's go high.
6.
6 for you, and I'm going to roll a 7.
Whoa.
I called it ahead of time.
Put him on the craps table, baby.
All right. Well, no, actually don't. That's a bad number to roll.
Put me on the craps table,
there
baby.
There we go. I will choose to go first. No surprise. All right. So because we're playing old school rules,
we do get to draw. Or sorry, limited. We're playing limited rules.
Limited rules.
Yes.
Well, actually, do I get a draw if I go first?
Yeah, in sealed you do.
Okay. All right. I'll take it. I'll take it.
And if not, we're making it that way. Yeah. Our show.
You know what? Nobody can tell us we can't. Quick explanation of what I actually drafted for my deck. I'm very surprised I got these two to kick things off. Heavy Storm Dark Hole is an insane combo for the 1-2. I got Heavy, he passed Dark Hole, so he must have gotten something insane to give up Dark Hole, or maybe he just missed it. And then I also got a Bazu the Soul Eater. So I think in terms of like my first 3 picks, these are some powerhouses, and then we might have taken some liberties from this point. I'm trying something. I'm trying something bold, something new, something you've never seen before. Alternate win conditions, we're going burn, baby. I identified Dark Snake Syndrome. This card alone will win you duels. If you don't know what it does, every one of my standby phases, it burns me and my opponent for 200, then 400, then 800, then 16, then 32. It just keeps doubling. So it's just like a burn card. This will win you a game on its own. I also have Burning Land, similar, but it just does 500 during each of our respective standby phases. I have Chain Energy to do 500 anytime a card is played, and I have Magic Cylinder. So just like burn BS, basically. Now, I also have 2 different dimension capsules. If you don't know, this is just like a worse gold sarcophagus, basically, so like it's better consistency. Possibly the worst burn engine you will ever see, because I felt like this wasn't enough. I have 2 copies of Grave Robber's Retribution. During each of your standby phases, inflict 100 damage to your opponent for each of their monsters that have been removed from play. Now, you might be saying, Steven, How do you remove from play monsters from your opponent's graveyard in this format? That's why we have 2 copies of Soul Release. So you just gotta trust me on this one. It's gonna be hilarious when I pull it off. Outside of that, we have some other good stuff like Reinforcement of the Army, getting Warrior Lady of the Wasteland, Dream Clown, Mystic Swordsman level 2, just kind of like a small little warrior engine here, which is kind of fun. And then pretty much Stall is the name of the game. So there's things like Dark Door and Ordeal of a Traveler. If I can get this combo set up, very hard for him to get through it unless he has a lot of back row removal. But I drafted the Heavy Storm. I drafted 2 Mystical Space Typhoons, and I don't remember seeing that many in there, so I think I'm actually good. Other than that, it's just kind of good stuff, right? Like high defense points guys, some floaters, like Man-Eater Bugs, Vindictive Magicians, Trap Holes, stuff like that, right? So I'm just trying to stay alive, get to my burn stuff, and hopefully that wins me the game. Let's see if it works. This is gonna give a quick heads up to what my game plan is. I'm gonna activate the spell card, actually the magic card, Different Dimension Capsule.
Okay.
If anyone's seen the card Gold Sarcophagus, this is like a worse version. Because it's the same effect. I banish a card face down, and then during my second standby phase, this stays on the field, but then in my second standby phase, I destroy it and add the card to my hand.
And I gotta say, really quick, while you're searching, number 1, make sure you guys are subscribed. Let us know which Steven you're rooting for. Use the hashtag TeamSteven down below in the comments. Trust us, we know which one you're talking about. But I gotta say, holding Yu-Gi-Oh cards without sleeves, I thought it was gonna be sacrilegious, but it feels nice.
It feels pretty good.
I kind of like the way they feel in my hand.
All right, I have chosen my card.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you that to cut.
I mean, I can't think of any one
I'm gonna
card
set,
that is that important.
and I am going to set, and I'm going to pass.
Okay. Draw phase. Standby phase. There were a lot of really great cards in here. You know, 1800 beat sticks, lots of really cool like starter deck staples from, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh's history. But I decided to go for like a more generic beatdown approach because I saw some really interesting synergies. Plus, when your first pick is Witch of the Black Forest in a match where she is not errated and she has like her old effects and stuff, it's always broken. My second pick was Call of the Haunted. I knew there was a lot of really powerful removal in this format, and I wanted to kind of have some kind of answer to it because, you know, things like fissures, trap holes, they were in abundance. So having some ways to bring monsters back could get you some cool value. Speaking of value, I have some really powerful value spell cards like Enemy Controller to, you know, control his board. Some fun counter traps like Magic Jammer and 7 Tools to protect my stuff from any of his potential power spells. I saw things like Heavy Storm and Dark Hole and the like that I didn't get, so he must have them. Something that I decided to draft that I thought was a little out there, but I thought could actually work is Flying Kamakiri number 1. It was the only real recruiter in the deck. Basically, this lets me float into all kinds of things like other Kamakiris, or specifically Queen Bird, which is a 1200 attack winged beast with 2000 defense. And I know what you're saying, Steven, that's a bad tribute monster, and you're right, it is. But having 3 of these in my deck, plus 1 Icarus attack means I have potentially access to Icarus attack, pop 2 of his cards. That alone could win a potential resource grind that me and him are having. I thought it was worth drafting, especially in the limited environment that we had. Plus, there were some other really good winged beasts like Sonic Duck and Harpy's brother that I could play that just had really good stats. Besides that, it's kind of just a bunch of good stuff, you know, Man-Eater Bugs, really powerful light monsters, as well as things like Thestalos for good tribute summon, or Soul of Purity and Light for like boss monsters, and Mahavilo plus a bunch of equip spells just to get the true beatdown going. As simple as this draft is for me, I did decide to do a little fancy stuff in the side deck. So, you know, just some more beat sticks, different attribute ones, so that way we could respond in case he played any of the field spell shenanigans that were in the draft. I did have Mother Grizzly. I kind of hate drafted this because there was a lot of really powerful water monsters and I didn't want him to have this. But I thought he was going to have potentially a deck built around, you know, set monsters. Things that have like flip effects or reusable effects when they're flipped face down. So I wanted to have a lot of hate for cards like that because the removal was really focused on face up monsters. So I had things like Mystic Swordsman level 4, which I can set first and then flip summon to be able to just clear his board of stuff. Really cool. And then I had a little bit of fun and drafted a full relinquished ritual package because this essentially can say, hey, problem on the board, I'm just going to take it and get it away. It can target face down monsters, and it can just deal with things like Man-Eater Bug, as well as crash into even bigger things and deal him direct damage in a way that I really valued. And yeah, I think this deck, while not as impressive as maybe other decks that I could have built, there were some really powerful like warrior beatdown things in there that I decided to dodge. This felt like what was fun for me, and I think I'll be able to catch Steven by surprise and capitalize on some W's. Gonna be a pretty simple normal summon Flying Kamakiri #1.
Yeah, it is.
When this card is sent to the graveyard as a result of battle, I can special summon a wind monster with 1500 or less attack from my deck in attack mode. It's got 1400 attack.
Classic recruiter.
Recruiter.
In like all of history, probably one of the weakest ones. It hasn't seen a lot of play, but it's still, I mean, it saw use. When Armed Dragons came out, Armed Dragon level 3, this can get it.
Wind is not a great attribute, but
No.
I'm gonna go ahead and equip him with Malevolent Nuzzler and give him a boost of 700 attack.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Anything in response to that?
No.
Battle phase.
Yes.
Attack your set.
I'm going to activate Magic Cylinder.
Ooh.
2100's a lot.
Hoisted by my own petard.
Smacked right back in your face.
I'm at 59.
Yep.
Main phase 2, I'm gonna set 1, and I'm gonna set 2. I'm gonna say go.
I will draw for turn. I'm gonna activate
One on this.
One on this. I'm gonna activate the spell card, The Dark Door.
Okay.
And
we can
I'm
each
gonna
only-
set a monster and pass.
So we can each only attack with one monster.
One time.
One monster. Okay. Well,
Nice Malevolent Nuzzler boosted Flying Comic here. I'll never destroy by battle now.
battle phase?
Okay.
Let's attack.
This one?
Yes.
All right. It is Island Turtle.
Okay, yeah.
Classic 2K Defender.
Not enough for 21.
Nope.
I'm gonna go main phase 2.
Yep.
And I'm gonna end my turn. Go ahead.
I will draw Standby Phase.
Yes.
Different Dimension Capsule will destroy itself and add this to my hand.
I don't know what it is.
Steven, let me tell you, when I looked through the first 2 rounds of draft, I just picked good cards. Then I quickly identified this is how I'm going to play the game.
Okay.
This is how I want to win.
I'm ready.
I'm going to activate Dark Snake Syndrome.
What? Go ahead and tell him what this does.
Every standby phase, the turn player takes 200 damage.
Mm-hmm.
But every subsequent standby phase, they take double the damage.
I see.
So it's 200, 200, 400, 400,
Yes.
800, 800.
Yes.
So you are always higher on the clock than I am, and you've
Interesting.
already taken 2100.
So you're gonna try to burn
I'm
me.
gonna set a card, and I'm gonna pass my turn.
All right, I'm gonna draw. So I'll take 200.
200 damage.
57.
You know what, actually? I
Yes.
have already lied to you. It's only during my standby phase, and we
Oh.
both take the damage at the same time.
So okay.
I learned this card from my brother, who also lied to me because
I
he
see.
played it the other way.
Battle phase.
Okay.
Let's have Kamakuri attack your set.
It is another island turtle.
I see the strategy. Okay, main phase 2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set a mysterious monster. I'm gonna end my turn.
I will draw. We both take
200.
200 damage.
Gotcha. So now I'm at
And
57.
I will
But if you don't keep having monsters, you might be in trouble.
normal summon Bazoo the Soul Eater.
That is some Demoglios.
Another very good monster, very good card. This is one of the other win conditions of the deck.
Yes.
Anything on summon?
No.
I will activate his effect, banishing both island turtles to
Yes.
make him 2200.
Yeah, by banishing monsters, you can increase attack by 300. It's until the end of my next turn,
End
right?
of your turn.
Yeah,
Enter
yeah.
battle phase, and I'll attack Flying Kamakiri.
On attack declaration, I'm going to activate enemy controller to switch Bazoo to defense mode.
Roger, roger. Okay. Then I will pass my turn. Now remember, Dark Door, you can still only attack once per turn, and I
Anything?
have one monster in the field, all I need.
Main phase, I'm going to flip summon Man-Eater Bug.
All right, maybe I do not have that monster in the field
On
anymore.
flip summon, I'm going to destroy one monster you control. Boom, Bazoo is gone.
Okay.
Still in my main phase, I'm going to activate Axe of Despair and equip it to my Flying Kamakuri, who's now...
Okay.
He gains 1,000 attack and is now 3,100. And that is a big bug.
That is a big bug. All right.
Battle phase.
Yep.
31 to the face.
Yep.
Okay, and just like that, we're now at 47 to my 57. And you're
Yeah,
gonna take
I'm
400 on
1,000
your own
behind.
turn.
My turn?
Main phase 2, set, go.
All right, I will draw.
We each
We
take
both
8,
take
4.
400.
So you get 43.
I will
I'm at
activate the
50.
spell Dark Hole.
Dark Hole, eh?
This card was passed to me on the first round. This was not my first draft, this was my second draft, meaning Steven let it go to me. And I'm very happy about that. It will destroy all monsters on the field.
We'll pay the 500 life points and put Malevolent Nuzzler on top of my deck.
Okay, and you have 2 cards in hand?
I'm gonna go to 48. Yes, I've got 2 cards in my hand.
Interesting. In that case, I'm going to set a monster and pass.
I'm gonna normal summon Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke. Anything on summon.
No.
I'm going to equip the Nuzzler, make him 2,500 attack.
Okay.
He does have an effect similar to Drill Roy, where if I attack a face-up defense wizard monster, it gets automatically destroyed, but that's face down, so it won't
Yes.
activate. Battle phase.
Yep.
Attack for 25.
Hyena.
Huh?
When destroyed by battle, I can special summon any number of hyenas from my deck. And there was one other hyena, not 2. one other hyena that was in the draft.
And you were on my floater, Flying Kamakuri.
Hey, this is keeping me alive.
I respect it, yeah.
Kind of.
I mean, I'm at 48, you're 43, and you're about to take 800 damage.
Yep, this will ramp.
Go ahead.
I will draw for turn.
I'll go to 40, you'll go to 35.
I'm going to set a face down card and pass my turn.
I'm going to draw. It's funny to do that, but I think it's unimportant. I'm going to go battle phase. I'm going to have Sasuke attack. It'll automatically get destroyed. Yep. No damage calculation necessary. I'm going to go main phase 2, summon another Sasuke.
Ooh.
Overlay. Go.
My turn. Now this is going to be very important for me to somehow come back. I'm still behind life points. We both take 1,600.
You're at 19, so that means next turn you're
I think
done.
next turn we both die because we both take the damage.
Yes, it will. Is it same time?
It says inflict direct damage to you and your opponent's life points during each of your standby phase.
Okay. So that card better be a monster.
I'm going to set and I'm going to pass.
Okay, the first game.
Can you get over it?
Let's see. I don't think I can.
Are we going to get a draw?
I guess we are. That's what happens when you play dog decks like that.
Yes!
Go battle phase? Attack for 25. Let's see what you got.
It is a man-eater bug. I will destroy the one with the Nuzzler. Do you want to pay the life points?
No, I'm not going to.
My turn?
Yeah, go ahead.
We both take 3,200 and we both lose.
Go to 0.
There we go. All right, a tie game. How did we tie?
We might not air that. Because ties are. I mean, no, F it, dude. I can't believe
that was hilarious.
That's awesome.
That's exactly what I wanted out of this episode.
Sure.
I'm not gonna lie.
Sure. You wanted to not win. Got
I
it.
banished 2 Island Turtle with the Bazoo.
Sure.
That's peak Yu-Gi-Oh right there.
Yeah, you did. Okay. Well,
I can't believe that happened.
I cannot believe we tied. Honestly, I don't think I've ever properly drew a match of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah?
Maybe in the Ring of Destruction days, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, that was actually the most common way that it used to happen. So we don't have Ring of Destruction in this set, unless you drafted it first pick and I didn't get to see it. Who knows? My deck is, like I said, you can draft all the removal you want. The scary thing is it seems like you drafted a lot of equip spells.
I drafted a lot of damage. Like, I have a solid beatdown deck, which against this control burn nonsense, I think puts me in the advantage. If I just don't fall for those magic cylinders, I think I can walk away with it. So because it was a draw, we are going to re-roll, though.
Oh,
because there's no winner, so we have to call high or low.
High.
6. Oh, is this going to be a repeat?
7 again right here. Watch, you ready?
6.
Oh.
We tied the first match, tied our dice roll, like always. 6. Oh no, the sign of the beast. 7!
I was one prediction
You were
late.
in the future.
There we go. All right, I will go first
If we draw the same 5 cards, we're in the Twilight Zone.
And 6th for turn.
I mean, I drew pretty much the same cards.
I didn't draw the same, but I drew similar. I'm going to activate my other win condition.
Okay.
Burning Land! Both players take 500 direct damage during each of their respective standby phases. So this one will kill you before me.
Right.
And then I will set a card, and then I will pass my turn.
Okay. Draw. Stand by me.
Yep.
I'm going to normal summon Sonic Duck.
And I will activate Trap Hole.
You will. Oh, I took 500, by the way.
You did take 500.
I'm at 75. I will set a mysterious card, and I'll say go.
I will draw for turn.
Now
Anything
you
to
will
draw?
take 500.
Yeah, but you don't have to be so excited about it. Well, unfortunately, I did not draw monster in 7 cards. So I'm going to pass my turn,
Draw.
which is a bit unfortunate.
Stand by me. Oh, stand by. I take 7.
500.
5. Go to 70. Activate.
Don't you dare.
Call the haunted.
I had a card in my hand. I wanted to activate. I was like, the only thing. Oh, I'm so sad.
Summon Sonic Duck.
Yeah.
Battle phase.
Oh, okay.
Battle phase.
Yeah.
17.
Sweet.
So you go.
That is fine.
But now I'm ahead on life points.
That's fine.
58.
Because it means I didn't get punished for the other thing I could.
Main phase 2. I'm gonna tribute Sonic Duck.
Oh.
I'm gonna set a card.
What?
I'm gonna set a card.
What?
And I'm gonna say go. Go ahead.
I'll take 500.
Yes, you will. You go to 53.
I will activate Dark Hole.
That's hilarious.
I don't know what it is.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Queen Bird.
What? Oh, that's the flying Kamakiri.
There was not a lot of wind monsters in the deck, and I wanted to have a 2K defender that I could. And when you said you had an answer for Sonic Duck, I was like, I'll make him have it. And
That's amazing. Oh, wow. All right.
oh, that was worth every penny.
I don't know about
That's probably the
that
worst
one.
play, too, 'cause
I'm going to just MST that back row.
It's
I don't
an
know what
enemy
it is.
controller.
Sweet. I'm going to set, and I'm going to activate Dark Door.
Sure.
And I'm going to pass my turn. You take a 500.
But I'm now winning this race. I'm at 65.
You don't know that.
Draw. That's hilarious. I'm going to set one card. I'm going to end my turn. You go to 48.
That's annoying. I'm going to, I guess, set and pass.
Draw. I'm going to set and pass after I take it, go to 60.
Okay.
You're at 43.
Here we go. Reinforcement of the army.
Yeah.
Search for a warrior monster. Something I'm surprised you didn't grab with all your Sasuke samurais and whatnot.
I don't have any of those in this deck.
I'm going to grab Warrior Lady of the Wasteland.
Okay.
And normal summon her.
Okay.
I will attack for 1100.
Switch her to defense mode.
2 enemy controllers. Interesting.
Best spell card in the game.
Okay, I will pass my turn.
Alrighty. Draw. Now we're talking. She needs to be destroyed by battle, right?
Yes.
Sweet. I go to 55 to your 43. Normal summon. Oh, you mean Sasuke's? I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I had 2 of them, so I'm confident in it. Battle phase. Automatically destroy. No damage calculation.
All right.
Set 1, go.
All right. I will take 500.
You're at 38. I mean, right now your win conditions are beating you before they beat me.
How much are you at again?
I'm at 55.
I'm going to set a card and pass.
Draw. I'm going to go to 50. I'm going to equip Access to Spirit of Sasuke.
Ah, okay.
Battle phase. I'm going to go 28 at this one.
That's fine. It is my Cobra Jar, which will summon a token. What's the name? Poisonous Snake Token. Reptile, Earth, 3-star, 1200 attack, 1200 defense, and attack or defense position to my side of the field. When it's destroyed as a result of battle, I inflict 500 damage to your life points. You better watch out.
Okay.
I'm going to put it in attack mode.
It's a token, right?
Because I ain't afraid.
So, but that means, okay, sure. That means you'll take damage if I hit it. And if
don't
you summon
know.
it in defense mode, I'll destroy it before it's not destroyed battle.
Is it my move?
Yeah, go ahead.
I will drop.
You go to 33.
Oh, you are so screwed.
Okay.
You're so screwed.
Okay.
I'm going to flip Old Vindictive Magician.
Targeting this to destroy.
Yep.
They're both gone.
Enter battle phase.
Yes.
Attack for
500.
1200.
Is it 1200?
1200.
Okay, I'm at 38.
Activate different dimension capsule. It's a little late to ramp up that Dark Snake Syndrome, but you know what? It's fine. I'm gonna put that over there.
It needs to be destroyed by battle, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And I will end my turn.
Draw. We're now both at 33. But that means you're losing the clock, though. Main phase?
Yeah.
Activate Lightning Vortex.
Oh!
Discarding White Magical Hat to destroy all face-up monsters you control.
Okay.
I'm then going to normal summon Mahavilo. Anything here?
No.
I'm going to activate Malevolent Nuzzler on Mahavilo. Her effect says if she's equipped with a equipped card, she gets an extra 500. So now she's 2750.
Okay.
Anything here?
No.
I only have 1 attack, but it's a pretty good one.
Ordeal of a Traveler!
It'll bounce it to my hand, right?
When you attack, you select a random card from my hand and you call it the type of card, monster, spell, or trap. If you call it wrong, that's bounced back to your hand.
Well, I know you don't have any monsters. You've been very open about that. So I'm going to target this one, and that is a spell card. You take 2750,
Unfortunately,
baby!
it is. And then I take 500 burn, which kills me, right?
No, you'll be at exactly 50 life points.
There's a chance.
You're at exactly 550. Hopefully I'm doing the math right. But
All
yes.
right. My move?
Yes. You go to 50. You have to out of 2750 with just a heavy storm.
I will activate the heavy storm.
So that way you don't lose to yourself.
So I don't lose to myself.
Icarus attack. That's why I got all the winged beasts in here.
That's a fun one. Set. Dark Door.
Number
pass.
2. Flying Kamakiri.
Yeah. You can only attack once.
I know.
Yeah.
Attack.
Man-Eater Bug. Destroy the Flying Kamakiri.
That's fine. Go. You're top decking against the Mahavilo.
Go.
Attack.
2,000 defense.
I take 450. I'm at 2850.
And I'm at 50.
I'm gonna set. Go.
Go.
Draw. Flip summon Slate Warrior. When this card is flip summon, increase the attack and defense of this card by 500. Now he's
good.
2400
Pretty
attack.
good.
Battle phase attack. Set 1, go.
Go.
Battle Phase. 2400.
Dream Clown.
Set 1. Oh, no, you don't get this
I
because
don't.
you got rid of your own capsule.
Don't.
Let's go, baby. We're cleaning up.
My turn?
Yeah. You have 50 life points.
How many do you have?
What?
How many else do you have points?
2850.
Damn it.
What? What do you mean, damn it? Is it like Magic Cylinder? And he's like,
I can't show you the combo. I have the combo. I'm gonna show it to the camera. I have the combo. I can't do it. I'm gonna concede. I banished the Bazoo, which was like my best out, especially to Slate Warrior.
If it helps, I had trouble.
Oh, okay, sure. This is not going according to plan, Steven. Game 3. I can't believe I lost that second one. That was ridiculous. I had you on the ropes.
Yes, you totally did.
Unfortunately, I think there were too many man-eater bugs for me to steal them all away from you, and you were able to flip some guys and rudely get past my stuff.
Yeah, it seems like monster destruction, not for face-up monsters, is going to be the name of the game.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
let's just say, I had a feeling you were going to draft something like this, which is why I prepared my side deck the way that I did. People watching at home know what the Steven was cooking.
Ah, the Steven.
Oh, yeah.
What does that make me? You know what?
The other Steven.
No, I don't like that one.
The lesser
I
Steven.
know. See, I don't like that even more.
But fun fact, the best you can do now is tie or force sudden death.
And how great would that be for this format if we tied?
Honestly,
Shoebox Yu-Gi-Oh.
it'd be very kawaii.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can do just that.
First or second,
I'm
my
gonna go
friend?
first. I got all 3 games going first, and somehow I've yet to win. So that's a little tough. Oh, but I think I'm gonna win this time, baby. Dark Snake Syndrome.
Well, again, that's just gonna be a tie. I don't see how you.
Set, pass.
I don't see how you beat me with that.
Don't you worry about it.
I guess I won't. I will set a monster.
Oh.
I will set a face down and a face down, and I'll go over to you.
We both take 200. I have drawn both copies of this card, all 3 duels. I cannot believe it. I have 2 of this in my deck.
Okay.
Every time. I'll flip Cobra Jar,
It's a-
summoning my token.
Okay, you have a token.
1200 attack token.
Yes, it is.
I will enter battle phase.
Sure.
Attack the token into your face down.
Take 400. Mystic Swordsman level 4, baby!
Oh no.
So that puts you at 74.
Well, I'm gonna fissure that right now.
You're gonna fissure him.
I do not want that to live.
Sure.
And I'm gonna activate Dark Door.
All right.
And I'm gonna pass my turn.
Draw. Stand by main. Normal summon Neo the Magical Swordsman.
Okay.
Activate Axe of Despair.
Okay.
Battle phase.
Sure.
27 at your Cobra Jar.
I'm gonna activate Ordeal of a Traveler, baby!
Oh boy. It's gotta be always spells. Spells are definitely the thing you have the most of in your deck, and they're the things you would save. In
Oh,
your hand.
really?
Spells the safest, spells the safest, spells the safest. You didn't summon a monster,
It's
spells
gonna
the
be really
safest,
funny,
spells
though.
the safest. Don't psych yourself out now. It's gonna be this one, and that's a spell card.
I hate to say it, Steven. That's a magic card right there.
Get wrecked, nerd. Take 2100. Oh, that puts you at 53.
Now, don't read too much into why I have Soul Release in my deck, okay? Just don't worry about it.
Honestly, why would you have Soul Release?
Don't worry
in your
about it.
deck?
My turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
We each take 4. I'm at 74.
I'm gonna switch my token to defense
You're
mode,
at 49.
and I'm gonna set a card.
Yes.
And I'm gonna pass my turn.
Draw. All right. So at this rate, the only lose condition is right. Because let's just do some quick math here. So we're gonna take 8, 16, 32. So you take 8, 16, 32. That's 24 plus 32 is
58.
58, which will kill you but won't kill me. So I just need to hold.
No, I think you should attack.
and let you beat yourself.
Nah.
So I'm gonna set a monster, and I'm gonna say go ahead.
All right, I will
So-
draw.
We each take 8. You're at 41. I'm at 66.
I'm gonna set, pass.
Okay, so that maxes out all your spell and traps cards, which is neat. I will show off the secret. Actually, I'm gonna activate Swords of Revealing Light. Show me your secrets. Cool.
Aquamador.
Awesome. I'm going to normal summon Sonic Bird.
No!
Effect, search for a ritual spell card.
Yes.
This is my side deck plan to out all these shenanigans. I'm gonna grab Black Illusion Ritual. Your friend Cole, he has good taste.
He's got some fun stuff. Yeah.
Relinquished. Okay, Stephen boy, are you ready?
Are you gonna summon him?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't need to. Like I said, I have nothing. You're the one that has to beat me. So go over to you.
All right, I will draw.
We each take 16. I'm at 50. You are at 24. Next turn,
fool.
you lose.
You absolute fool. I'm gonna set.
Okay.
I'm going to activate Soul Release, banishing Mystic Swordsman level 4.
Okay.
I'm going to pass.
So just to be clear, when it comes back to your standby phase, you will take 3,200 points of damage, and as the screen can show you, you have 2,400 life points.
How scared are you right now?
Not at all.
You must be like quivering.
I'm going to activate Reckless Greed.
Okay.
And draw 2.
Yes.
1, 2. Let's go set 1, set 2, end phase. Second turn on sword.
I will draw, and in my draw phase...
In your draw phase.
I will activate Mystical Space.
Okay. Okay.
Destroying
Cool.
Dark Snakes.
Yes. Makes sense. Yes. Checks out. Cool.
And then... Win conditions spotted. I will activate. You're not ready. In the entire draft, I identified this early, and I was like, there's no way Steven's going to see this. There's no way that you would ever, in your wildest dreams, identify the power of this combo. So I didn't draft it until like the last couple of picks, and I got it.
Okay.
I read you like a book.
Okay.
I'm going to activate the trap card. Grave Robber's Retribution.
Okay.
Which reads, during each of your standby phases, inflict 100 points of direct damage to your opponent for each of their monster cards removed from play.
So I take 100?
Yes.
I take 100 points of damage.
Yes.
So I go to 4,900 life points.
Yes.
And it's during each of your standby phases.
Clock's ticking.
Okay.
Do the damage. This isn't damage for the duel. This is damage for future editing, Steven.
It is your standby phase.
You are going to have to do this so many times.
Okay.
And that brings me joy.
I'm going to activate Waboku.
Nice.
Just activate it. I'm going to set a card. I'm going to go battle phase.
Okay.
I'm going to have Neo attack your Aquamador. It's a spell card in your hand.
It's another magic card. You're really bad at this.
Easy peasy. Get that Aquamador out of here.
All
right. Go.
You take another 100.
I do. I can't. You'll never see this coming. Take 100 life points in 48 turns. I will lose this game.
Your turn.
I don't even know.
You
if this
fool.
I don't even know if this should be God yet.
I think this turn is probably gone. I'm gonna give you a hint. I'm probably not attacking you.
It'll be
for the entire duel.
It'll be gone after this. Activate Anteater Bug, destroy this. Just get it out of my sight.
Okay, it's another.
Get it out of here. I don't want to see it. I can't. I literally can't stop laughing. Okay, battle phase. Lock in. Battle phase.
Yeah.
I'll attack. How much defense does that have?
1,200.
Attack for 14.
Well, guess.
It's a spell card.
Yeah. Well, you take 500 when it's
you got to
destroyed.
reveal what that card is.
It's
sweet. I take 500.
500.
All right, I'm at 43 to your 24.
You fool! That's more damage.
Go. This gets destroyed now.
How much do you take?
I take 100.
Yeah, you do.
I'm at 42. Hey, look, our life points are inversed.
How much do I have again?
2,400. I literally can't. You're so excited about activating such a terrible trap card. I love it so Go. What are you gonna do? I'm not okay.
I'm gonna pass my turn.
Draw.
Oh
I do
my
get to draw
God.
now. I activate Black Illusion Ritual.
No!
I'm gonna tribute Maneater Bug and summon Relinquished. Get ready, Super Boy.
How could this have gone wrong?
I'm gonna
How could this have possibly gone?
What possibly could have gone wrong by picking a deck that doesn't have a win condition?
You don't disrespect Grave Robber Retribution, Soul Release, True Combo.
I cannot take. Activate the effective relinquish. Activate the effective relinquish.
I shouldn't touch my eyes. These cards are really old. Oh no!
I'm gonna suck up this monster.
Oh, what are you gonna do to it?
I'm gonna suck it up.
Well, it stays face down. I don't know if it stays face down.
It stays face down. I don't get
Sweet, don't look
I
at
don't
it,
get to know
don't
what
worry.
it is. Battle phase.
Yeah.
Attack for 2,700.
I'm gonna misclose it. Give it back. I want that guy in my graveyard. Oh, actually, I can just. Never mind. I'm gonna destroy Despair. I'm alive.
Yes. Now you won't lose.
That's called cheating.
No, you're fine.
What'd you call it?
You have a spell card.
Okay.
So now you're at 700. Go ahead.
All right.
I go to 41. You know, if you summon a monster and attack relinquish, you'll take the damage.
Your turn.
Okay. Draw. Battle phase?
Yep.
Attack. This, if it's a spell card, means I win the game.
If that's the one.
Boom!
I did draw a monster.
You could have psyched it out. Well, if you summoned that, I couldn't suck it up again.
Yeah, but I wanted to just do... It was going to come down to 50-50 at some point anyway. I didn't know if I was going to draw another monster. Oh, I was. Mm-hmm. Still, I think that made sense. Oh, you took 100, though. You took
No,
another...
it's only during your
Yeah,
standby
but
phase.
in my turn...
No, you don't get
take
it.
it.
You don't get a turn when you... I did take it.
Okay.
I'm at
all right,
41.
I just wanted to make sure that we were accurate.
Yeah. I can't believe you drafted this deck. That is so. I cannot wait to watch back your interview. That's so funny, man.
It was literally this is it. It's just stall. I drafted every Mania Bug. I didn't see any of like the Mask of Dark. anything that did any amount of burn damage.
I'm surprised you didn't draft Chain Energy.
I did. I just didn't draw it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was there. Boom.
I had Call of the Haunted, Drop Hole.
Oh my god.
That's yours.
Yeah.
And I had Mystical Elf. You know, good cards.
Incredible. I can't believe that went wrong. I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you.
Oh my god, that was epic.
Well, did you have fun with this one, Steven?
That was honestly the most fun I've ever had playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In my life. And I'm just sitting here going, you're sitting there so confident. You're like, bro, Steven's not ready for this. Steven's washed, Steven's ass. I'm going to show up who's boss. And you flip Gravekeepers, I don't even know.
Grave Robbers, Retribution.
Grave Robbers.
Watch out, YCSs in the future. Now this card's back on the radar. It's back on the map in the zeitgeist of duelists.
Grand Maju decks, take notice. I thought I was going I thought I was going crazy, drafting every good winged beast monster because there was one copy of Icarus Attack.
That was a pretty cool.
But apparently, there's way more crazy out there. And there's only one.
So, in my mind, this combo would be enough to just stop you, basically. You only get one attack, but I never had enough traps.
Or cards in hand in general.
Yeah, pretty much. I probably should have put more traps in my deck in general. I sided out of like Needle Sealing because it never came up. I didn't have my 7 tools in there because you didn't seem like you had traps that were going to hurt me. Yeah. Probably could have put the Wabokus in, if we're being honest.
And you won't believe this too, but I main deck Magic Jammer. I had this in main.
Oh, nice.
And so if you just activate a single spell card, I go Magic Jammer and you cry yourself to sleep, but I just never saw it. But you're wondering, Steven, what could you have possibly first picked that would give you a dark hole and not anything else? Well,
Slate Warrior?
No. Best card in the game, baby.
Witch of the Black Forest.
There was a Witch of the Black Forest in there.
I did not realize that. That's actually a pretty good pick.
And I also was able to have, in my main deck, the best tribute summon monster in the whole pack. You want to guess what it was?
The 1200 attack winged beast guy?
No. Yeah, I had that too, but that was a target. I had Thestalos.
I saw that. I passed it up. It does do burn damage, but it can get trap hold, and I was like, that's too risky. I need to have more room for soul releases.
Imagine picking soul release over Thestalos.
My 2 first picks were Heavy Storm, Dark Hole. My 3rd pick was Bazoo, and I think I got overconfident.
I think
from this position, I was like, oh, I win, because I just have like the 3 best cards. And then maybe it went downhill from there in the old planning department.
Oh, that was so great. Oh my gosh.
All right, well, would you do this again if we found another friend with a random shoebox or tin of old cards?
Yes, 1,000% yes.
I highly recommend other people do this. If anybody out there has a tin of cards, just like old stuff like this, give it to a friend and just be like, hey, let's draft with this. Or just give it to 2 friends, make them draft.
I mean, we could easily have had like 4+ decks worth of cards. Like there were so many like fissures, Wabokus, like there's like 1800 beat sticks in here that no one drafted.
A whole Gearfried playset. Like Gearfried the Iron Knights with Release Restraint and the upgraded one. Like it seems like Cole got the structure deck basically of like the old Warrior one. But no, I thought this was way funnier. So yeah. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. That was an episode.
That's crazy.
That was one of them of all time. That was going to go down in history. It wasn't a tie, at least. Well done, Steven, for winning that one. But thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can catch up on all of our future videos coming out. We got a lot more planned. And congratulations to anybody who correctly predicted the right Steven. I'll see you next time.
Love you guys. Peace.